Okay, where do I begin? Well, there's the trauma of being abandoned at birth and being raised in a dumpster. And then in the dumpster I had to fend for myself and fight off the rats, which was how I got my harpoon skills initially. But honestly, that was the least of my traumas. Sometimes I hallucinate about a disease called Neuro and how it spreads through the masses. Wait, are you my mom?
What? No! I'm not old enough to be your mother, unfortunately.
Because I need one.
Wait, why?
Let's not talk about that. It's still a sore subject and I don't want to spiral again. Anyways,
I thought that you had a really good relationship with your mom, though.
my mom and I do not get along. She was never supportive of my harpoon adventures, nor does she like that I hang out with my imaginary friends.
Wait, why?
I really don't know. My mom's the definition of toxic. She's probably a Virgo. She pinned our issues on my imaginary friends instead of taking accountability herself. I think Vidal is the same. Maybe that's why Vidal and I don't hang out anymore.
Well, what did she say to you exactly?
I wish she had the capacity to realize that it's her faults that I have imaginary friends in the first place.
I think that, you might be able to talk to her and see if maybe you're casting some of your traumas from being abandoned in the dumpster when you were born and having to fend off rats onto these other relationships. Maybe you could talk to her about it and see if she really feels that way still.
Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to try. Maybe I'll speak to her after this, if she hasn't blocked me on Discord.
I don't think she'd ever block you on Discord. You know, at least to other people, she only speaks highly about you and your sister.
Typical.
What do you mean by that?
She's got nothing. Never supported me, never showed me any love. And don't get me started on her tough love.
So the tough love, it really gets to you, huh?
Yeah, I think about it all the time. Do you think my mom actually loves me?
At least from the outside looking in, I always thought that the answer was very strongly yes.
I hope you're right, but even if she doesn't, at least I've got my harpoons. It probably stems from my lack of a mother. When left to fend for yourself in a dumpster, you tend not to develop the best social skills.
Who put you into the dumpster? Was it Vedo? Was it Annie? Was it Neuro? Was it someone else? Who put you into that dumpster?
I don't remember exactly who it was, but whoever it was, I'm gonna harpoon them to pieces. I'd like to think that it was my mom and that some of that tough love was just tough. I think Annie has abandonment issues too, which is probably why we get along so well. Maybe she was the one that put me in the dumpster. I might have to confront her about it.
What if it was an accident?
No way, it was definitely intentional. I'm going to calmly confront Annie the next time I see her, and if she avoids answering, then I'm going to assume it's her.
And if she avoids answering even further after you assume it's her, you could always harpoon her.
Yes, I can't wait to harpoon Annie. It's been my lifelong dream. You're a real one, Minikomu. Even if you couldn't pronounce her name right.
Well, how do you pronounce her name?
It's pronounced Annie with an E sound at the end, not Annie. She gets really annoyed when people pronounce it wrong. Which now thinking about it is a good reason for me to call her Annie instead.
Am I saying it right now, Annie?
Wait, you said it right at the end, but you just pronounced it Annie again. And honestly, just don't even worry about it.
Can I try one more time? Is it correct to say Annie?
No, it's Annie with an E sound.
Annie?
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. My mom's quite the dodgy character. She's always on the run and never stays in one place for too long.
And why do you think that is?
She's probably trying to avoid paying child support. Typical mother.
Oh,
Do you think she would try to not pay child support?
is that something that she did?
I feel like I need to get a lawyer. If she's avoiding me, then I'm definitely not going to be able to get my funds without one.